The snow is really starting to come down now. Look how pretty that is. Big snowflakes. I've got some brown rice cooking up there, and I think we're going to be having some steamed vegetables with it, some peas, corn niblets, and then like stir-fry veg like peppers, onions, broccoli, that kind of thing. And I'm going to cook some spinach for my mom. It's the frozen kind, so I'm not quite sure if she's going to like it or not. Usually she gets the fresh, is what I steam up for her. So we'll see. I'll give it a try. I'm hoping she'll like it because it's like really affordable, and there seems to be quite a bit that you get out of the package compared to like fresh. I'm going to make some tortilla chips and bake them in the oven. I don't know if I'm going to put like a spice blend on it or just leave them plain, because I'll be dipping them in salsa. They expire on the 24th, so I do have, a little while to eat them up. But there's, I believe, 5 or 6 in there. So yeah, I'm going to make them. I just watched a YouTube video of how to do it. They said bake it on 350, and it needs some kind of oil. So I think I might spray the canola oil, the Pam spray. That way I'm not like putting a whole bunch on it. I've got 2 here that I'm going to bake. That's actually 50 grams of carbs just for the 2 of them. So I'm going to be sharing them with my mom. She's having a nap, but I'll just sort of set them aside for her and hope they don't get too yucky. Like, I hope they're still crunchy and good. So I'm going to cut them kind of like a pizza into triangle shapes and then spray the sheet. What else was I going to say? Oh, I know. I've got 3 left now, and I'm thinking about another recipe putting cinnamon on it and then some stevia. That would be probably really tasty as well. I think I might try that with the rest of them. Maybe not today, but in the next couple days. Well, that worked out well. 2 wraps pretty much filled the whole baking sheet. So I sprayed Pam on the bottom, and then I put the tortillas down, and then I lightly sprayed the top. That should be good enough. And then this layer right here, or this row, I sprinkled with some of the extra spicy Mrs. Dash, salt-free. And then this row is a little bit of salt on them. Now these have quite a bit of sodium. I think it's like 300 milligrams for 1 tortilla. So I don't know. I needed more salt though, because it just makes a huge difference. And then of course I'll be dipping it in salsa, which has more sodium. One of these days I'm going to make my own homemade salsa. At least try to anyways. But yeah, I'll let you know how they turn out once they're done. I'm going to throw them in right now. Look at that, they turned out good. They're nice and crispy on both sides. And for salsa, I'm going to be using medium, and it is Metro brand or Food Basics brand, so it's a no name. But it's one of my favorites. I prefer this over any name brand. Alright, gonna plate these up, and like I said, I'll just probably put some in tin foil for my mom for later. And the rice is done too. I made a pretty big batch, but I think we'll just have leftovers tomorrow. I decided just to throw them all on one plate. I'm using a Christmas plate, and yeah, they're good. I had one already. They're nice and crispy, and I mean, it's not a tortilla chip, of course, but it's pretty good considering it's fairly healthy. The camera is definitely not picking up all the snow. It is like a snowstorm coming straight down. I heard that Buffalo got 150 centimeters of snow. That is brutal. And I saw some photos where people would open their front door and it was just snow. Unbelievable. It's so peaceful out there. and the sky is bright because of all the snow. I love that. You can't see it on the camera, but it's like a soft pink because of the mixture of the city lights with the snow. It's pretty neat. The plow came through once, but he'll be back. Usually he'll come like 5 in the morning or something. I can always hear the truck. I think we won't see any more green grass probably until April, I would think. I mean, it could melt, but I hope not. I think winter's here to stay.